Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the morning sessions as well as catching up with colleagues and making new connections over lunch. It is my pleasure now to introduce you to the second part of the conference that will be focused on the important work being done in the automatic sorting for circularity in textiles, ACT UK project. My name is Flor Canencia and I'm Senior Program Manager for ACT UK. This two-year initiative is setting the stage for a revolution in how we manage used textiles in the UK, with a clear goal to close the loop on textile waste and pave the future for a more sustainable future. As I'm sure you know, the UK generates over 1 million tons of used textiles every year, and a staggering one-third of these are non-rewearable textiles, NRTs, that are either end up in landfill, are incinerated, or are exported to countries with lower labor costs. This is an incredible waste of materials and a real missed opportunity to reclaim valuable resources and reduce our environmental impact. ACT UK is stepping in to change that. The project, which started in July 2023, set out to address a critical gap: the shift from exporting and manual sorting non-rewearable textiles to automated sorting. Through this, we aim to make the UK a leader in textile recycling and circular fashion, establishing a framework that others can follow. We obviously cannot do that on our own. ACT UK is a collaborative effort bringing together a consortium of recycling technologies, textile collectors, industry associations, manufacturers, retailers, and academic institutions, many of whom you will hear from later this afternoon. I would like to say thank you to all project partners who have come together to make this happen, sharing their time and expertise. I would also like to thank Innovate UK, which has provided the funded support. The main goal of the project is to develop a blueprint for a world-class advanced textile sorting and pre-processing facility, known as ATSP, by 2025. We hope that this facility will revolutionize how we handle non-rewearable textiles, turning them into feedstock for fiber-to-fiber recyclers, essentially giving a second life to materials that will otherwise be discarded. This blueprint will not only provide economic incentives to recycle textiles regionally, but will also reduce reliance on exporting textiles to regions with lower labor costs, or sending them to landfill and incineration. By doing so, this will help to retain valuable materials within the UK, open up new markets, create new jobs, and invite investment into the UK's recycling industry. So how can we do that? ACT UK is focused on three key areas, all essential to making the vision of circularity in textiles a reality. The first area is improving the collection of post-consumer textiles. Basically, how do we capture those textiles once people do not longer want them? ACT UK has launched several trials with various partners to better understand how we collect, sort, and manage these non-rewearable textiles, ensuring they are reintroduced into the system rather than lost as waste. The second focus is on state-of-the-art technologies to automate the sorting and pre-processing of textiles. The challenge here is huge. We need to sort and pre-process textiles on a large scale, efficiently and cost-effectively. To tackle this, the project has reviewed existing and emerging technologies for advanced textile identification and pre-processing to create a blueprint for the ATSP. The third area of focus is creating a circular textiles ecosystem. ACT UK is conducting recycling trials to demonstrate that non-rewearable post-consumer textiles can be processed into new fibers through fiber-to-fiber recycling systems. In these trials, we are preparing post-consumer textiles as feedstock for recycling systems, transforming them into new fibers and yarn. This work is key to proving the viability of non-rewearable textiles and closing the loop in textile production. By bringing together expertise from across the industry, ACT UK is not just addressing the problem of textile waste, but also creating a blueprint for a more sustainable future. Thank you for being part of this in this journey, and we look forward to working together on the next steps.